Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic today. Excited to get on to stream with you all. And then just a reminder that everything we're about to do today is for demo and paper trading purposes only. This is just for education and entertainment. And we're looking forward to joining you as the news release is just about to happen. If you guys can just double check and let me know that you can see my disclaimer, and then next I'm going to pop open the real screen as the news release is just about to happen, and we can start to create our edge using True Algo. And again, excited to join you guys. You should be able to see my charts now, and we've also got a brand new feature we're debuting today. So just right off the bat, as the news is just about to release, right here is our brand new True Algo beacon, and it's a little bit north of where price is, so we're going to be looking for price to come right to these little asterisks above us, which is our True Algo beacon. The newest one is the one right above price, so we're looking for that to come get popped here at this GDP release, and that's what we'll be watching. We're also slightly bullish for the NQ folks right here, and then slightly bullish for the ES folks. There's the GDP release right now. Initial candle is red, and then we'll be formulating our edge as markets get moving. And then right now we are back testing what looks like New York's low of yesterday. New York's not open yet. That's the little bit of trick that we teach our members. The New York will be open here not for still another hour. So nothing to force or think that you have to try to get into a million things or try to chase candles. We'll show you how we set up our edge. But yeah, and now you can see that current candle, though was red, is now starting to turn green. And then we'll, until we close below this box here. So you guys can see right here in the middle of your screen. And I can make it bigger too. There's no reason to be bearish until we close under this box during this news event right now. So see this box right here, this big old box. When this candle closes below it, that's when we'll look to be bearish versus chasing things. So you see how a lot of people would have went bearish? Look at the current candle. Now that current candle puts in a high. And this just sort of keeps us from getting trapped, okay? Our edge is that looking at all three indices, they're bullish. We have a True Algo beacon above price right now. We have our scalp target that was cleared during the Asia session. You guys can see this line that's running right across. That had an 86% chance to be cleared today, if you guys look at the right side of your screen. And it's predictive because it's there before price ever gets there. Our traders can make an idea of how to get to that. That's the edge with our system. We are finding things on the chart, and our boxes are there before price, so you can make an edge and an idea of what you want price to do. So until we close below this box, like I told you, I'm looking to be bullish using the True Algo system to get up here to this box into our beacon above. And I'll show you the other indices now, and you can see they're all doing the same exact thing. You see the NQ right now is about to get to our first True Algo beacon target, and here it comes. You get to watch it live. And that's how we create the edge in our system. There are so many traders who would have shorted that bottom instantaneously thinking that was going to be the low, and now you join us in another day. As soon as we get on the charts with little to no stress, we can use the True Algo edge, which is predicting where we should see price go to because the boxes are telling us. Just watch how this beacon's about to get knocked, and you get to see it live. It will disappear, so that our traders don't have to worry about it anymore once it does get cleared. We still have two of them north of us. The first one is right here on the ES, and the next one is way up here on US 30, folks. You're on the right side of my screen. So that's what we'll be watching. So really cool, again, to be joining you guys live and just showing you there's always a lot of hesitate. There you go. You see that? Boom. NQ's done. And then I just want to show you like this candle open, and how far have we moved now? That is 38 handles or 150 ticks. Initially, like immediately right off the bat. So we always talk about being able to do this live. That is the advantage of our system about creating an edge of where we can predict where price is going to go, and most importantly, where it's going to react. And I want to show you something. This is really important. You guys see this box here right now? This is a predictive box from our algorithm. Price should reverse here, but this is why we do this live to help our members. We've already gotten to our first take profit. It's almost 40 handles now, 160 ticks, which is more than what most people can get in a day. But you see live how this candle is now starting to sell, because this is a True Algo reversal box. You guys have seen the socials. You've seen us shown you. We've literally gone from box to box. And now this is an area to look to reverse. But just like I told you when we started this stream, literally 4 minutes ago, I told you True Algo is telling us we cannot short until this candle closes below this box. That's the edge. Everything else and other systems, like, we're not here to talk about their things or what they do. We're just telling you what we do. I told you when we started, I can't go short. Only reasons to go long. And now look at what charts are doing. So when you see this candle hitting this box on our screen right now, this is the NQ. It's the only one that's hitting this box. The ES is not hitting our box yet, and it still has the True Algo beacon above. 81% chance for it to hit this price today. And it's still putting in a new high on this current candle. US 30, folks, you're on the right side of my screen. You can see over here, guys, right side of your screen, it's not hitting a box. So what does that mean? There's no reason right now to short. That's the thing. It's too easy to see a candle touch something and people instantaneously short, and that's not what you should be doing. You create an edge with the system. When all three of these indices hit our box above price or hit one of our horizontal lines that are in our companion indicator, that would be a confluence builder to then look to go low. But right now you can see candles are continuing to push up. Really quick, I'm going to go ahead and check a couple of other asset classes, but I'm worried if I leave, this ES is going to hit this beacon target, and then I'm going to miss that live. So I'll try to, I'm debating right now whether or not to flip really quick. Just so I want you guys to see this thing get hit live again, and just showing you, like, the stream starts, we instantly can use our system to identify if we're bullish or bearish. And then for all of our current members, we've, in the past 3 days, we've dropped several new strategy videos. Watch this ES, guys. It's continuing. All you SPX SPY folks, continuing to put in a new high on this candle. It's coming up to this beacon target, and look at NQ continuing its bullish move. We don't short until you lose a box below. And now look, we're about to get to this target. Look at NQ. We told you it was 40 handles, right? Most people are trying to net 40 ticks. It's 48 handles, almost 200 ticks now, straight vertical. And we're almost to the beacon target on the ES. This is that low stress. Here it comes. You're going to watch it disappear. And that's the thing. Once it hits, our members don't worry about it anymore, because then it's cleared. That's the advantage of the system. Look at the NQ going absolutely nuts from the bullish move at the beginning of the stream. And there it goes. It's gone. Just like that. That's what this system gives you the edge. We can end the stream right now. And I mean that. Like, how on average people try, that's 53 straight vertical handles or 200 ticks. I didn't waver. I didn't let this little wick that pushed down cause me to be not bullish, because the True Algo system tells us to be bullish. One of the strategies we help our members with, and all of you guys, you can let me know if what I'm saying is different than what we tell you every day on live streams. We do this every single day during New York for our members. We are above one of our swing boxes. And members, I told you guys every day this week and last week, if you are above one of our swing boxes, that's this box down here, and that was this box right here. I told you we have to be below this box to go short. And neither one of them were we below. That means we're bullish. That's why I told you as soon as I jumped on this live stream, if you want, go right back to the beginning of it really quick, guys, and tell me if I said we're bullish or bearish right here at open with True Algo. And look at the candle. I didn't say it was a 50-50. I didn't say we could go down. I'm invalidated when we close below the box during that candle, because that's when I'm looking to get into markets. That's when the news was going to be released. And then you see what True Algo does to the candles. And now look, for you US 30 folks, you have now pushed up 97 points. Your beacon is up here. There's an 85% chance it's going to get up here and hit this little star that you see on the top right of your screen. 85% chance today during this New York session. Like, that's tremendous. It's not a win rate. It doesn't mean if you, like, you got to think about it. And this is why True Algo is so good. If you went long right at the open of the Asia session, you got destroyed. And that's not what our edge is. Our edge is we teach our members there are horizontals on the chart that you can use as ideas for take profits and where for price should react at. But you can't blindly just trade to them. Instead, you look for price to come and smack into a box, and then you can maximize the potential of where price is going to head. And you can see that happen. And then now for our current members, and as I try to educate you guys all watching, right now you can see this is the ES, SPY, SPX folks, left side of the screen, and then the NQ folks, NASDAQ folks right here on the middle of my screen. You can see right now live, both of them are smacking into the True Algo box above. Right now, the US 30 is also smacking into its open prices if any of you guys use them. So you see how these candles are starting to sell pretty hard with the wick, and that's expected. I mean, look how good this is. Like, we're talking about creating an edge. There's nothing perfect in the world in trading. Don't let anyone sell that to you. All you can do is create an edge in markets. And look, to like almost the absolute tick on an asset that's worth 17,000 points, it stops. And by the way, current members, that level, this is the level we gave you guys on Sunday night. That's 17,700 right here. If anyone want, we can't post the charts inside of YouTube, but if you guys want to go check, we just tapped that level from Sunday. This was one of our targets. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. And here, if all three now are lending themselves for a potential scalp short because they're all hitting a reversal box above. But for me, I will sit here and I will wait for a bearish close. And now I'll go check out some other assets. Gold right now. Look at the wick on gold, man. This is one of the things that's so wild about some of these assets and how good they are with our indicator. So right now, guys, gold, look at all these boxes below and look at the wick of this candle. I'm not saying that this wick is fun, but this is why our indicator is so good. You don't short a box below. You don't long a box above until the candle closes above it. Okay, so as this wick on gold drives everybody out of price, and again, no one's going to get in this from a retail trader because by the time you short it, you're not going to get filled here. You're going to get filled way down here, and then instantaneously the bots run against you. This is what the system does. It helps you not get trapped. And so now gold is continuing to hold our box during this GDP release. And when gold closes above this box right here, we simply look to target the next box above. If gold closes below this box during this GDP going into New York open, then we simply look to go short. And just to show you, right now on gold, our beacon, which is right here, has a 93% chance to be hit today during New York. So there is a 93% chance we're going to hit this right there. And that's what we'll be looking for. And just again, to show you live, because we're trying to create an edge in markets, guys. That's all we're trying to do. Look how the wick is getting destroyed in our box. And then look how the wicks down here are getting bought up like crazy. Your amount of volatility that you can handle is up to you, but you're able to create a strategy that works for you. You can use whatever time frame you want because no one can tell you there is a perfect entrance strategy. The only thing you can do is sit here and use an edge that you know when price smacks into our boxes, you can decide what entry model or what time frame works best for you to do what you want. If you're an RSI trader, you can pop open RSI and see if they're going off here, if they're going off in a box, if they're hitting a box lower. If you use MACD, you can use whatever you want. The whole point, you don't have to leave what you know. You just want to use our system when it's smacking into something, okay? So that's something to use. Right now for the oil folks, if you're an oil trader, just showing you how unbelievably perfect we were yesterday. And this right here was also our True Algo box, but this is a new day for the day. Here's oil. We have a scalp target below us and a beacon below us. They're stacked right here. So looking for oil at some point today to get bearish. But this is what's, again, trying to show you about our system. Let me show you this really quick as we're trying to learn and teach you an edge. I'm just going to get this out of the way. We have two lines below price right now. And you guys see this little, right? This is the London silver bullet session. So if you are a silver bullet trader, we can help you, because if you're smacking into something, it can assist you. So look at oil right now. We can't blindly just go short to get to these two high hit rate targets. One is 91%, the other is 90% chance to be cleared today. But we can't blindly get to it. Okay? So for me, when I'm targeting this blue line right here, which is our daily scalp target, because you got to think about it, it is above that one. So that's the first one I'm going to look to get to. I will not be concerned to get to this line, even though the hit rate is 90%, which is huge, right? Until New York closes below this box. And when New York closes below this box here, I can then look to take price down to this target. That's what I do. So if you're somebody who tends to always get in and out too quickly, and your losses are way bigger than your wins because you get out of a position that was really good too soon, this can help that mentality and get to where you need to. So again, even though this has a 90% chance to be hit today, I am not going to be aggressively going to it until we simply close below the box, because that's when True Algo's edges, because we expect these boxes to reverse price when you get a bearish candle close. And in this case, I will simply just wait to get below both boxes, and then the high probability setup is there, and we can look to get there before we get to this box, because that scalp target is there beforehand. Notice that you folks on gold, we still have bullish closes, and now we just closed above this box. We can now look for gold to be bullish and to push up higher. As you can see, it closed above the box. And look at the candle live. You see, this is the stuff that we're trying to show people. You see how this candle instantaneously opens and it immediately is green and now taps the box. This is what we try to teach. It closed above this box. You didn't have to chase any wick. And then now as soon as it opens, it goes and taps the next box above. That's the edge that you have. You can pick the time frame you want to roll with. And then when you're like, well, I missed it, it's red. This is just a nuance of the system, guys. It instantaneously opens green and pushes up for about almost $2 of points. And then as soon as it goes up, you can watch live. And this is the edge we try to teach you. It touches our box and it immediately starts to sell. So you don't long the very top. You have to get in when you have an entrance strategy right here. And now you're watching that box smash it down. And since we're saying the word smash, guys, you hear it from all other streams. We would greatly appreciate if you guys just have a second to hit the like button. If you can share the stream and comment, we appreciate it. The algorithm, as we all know, we're trying to show you how we use our algorithm. We would appreciate you getting YouTube to use their algorithm to let other people know what we're doing. Right now, DXY is, for our Forex folks, is starting to look bearish. Again, DXY folks, if you're a Forex trader, as we teach our members, if DXY is starting to seem bearish with our system, then we are going to look to be bullish for the euro, as well as looking at other assets to be bullish, such as the pound and the Aussie. Okay, we just need the DXY to close below this box. If it does, then the Forex market's going to get quite bullish unless it starts with USD. So the UJ, the UCAD will be bearish as well if we close below this box. Okay, and though we didn't get a chance to see it, those beacon targets right here were both cleared on that candle. Let's see if I can just go back one candle to show you what I mean while I wait for it to load. Let me go over to futures real quick. So look, just again, while I'm waiting for that to load up, look at the futures right now. Again, ES, SPY, SPX folks, remember how we started today, guys. You tell me, those of you that were here right when we got on stream, did I say we were bullish or bearish? I only said one. And I wanted everyone to be honest. Did I say we were bullish or bearish when we were about to pop the news event 18 minutes ago? And right now you can witness it still happening. And all of our current members who are actual members of our group and that are in stream, are you supposed to short right now, everybody? Yes or no? Are you supposed to look for reasons to short True Algo? Yes or no? Ask yourself. And for those of you that don't use our system and you're just here, I'm curious about what you think. Do you think you should just blindly short? And you'll see as our members are starting to post now, we are bullish. We can't short And watch this. Watch their answer. Because our goal, guys, we are here to educate and entertain. That's what we do. And I'll ask our members this. Guys, it's very simply. When would you look to short the ES or the NQ right now? When would you look to short? Look at their answers. And then watch what they say now. Because the idea has to be simple. It can't be over complicated. Your edge is this box has to do something. This box has to do something. So when do we go short if we want to short? And then look what they're saying. It's about the close. These two candles, because they're hitting our box, have to close below. And then you can look for the short. Just like when we jumped on today, we said we are holding our box bullish. We are looking to move up. And now look at the candles go. And that's what we love about our members. It's like, that's what we're trying to do. We want you all to create an edge in markets. So right now, there's no reason for us to be bearish until the candles close below. It's that simple. We're not saying that trading is simple. Don't let anyone fool you. This stuff is not easy to do. But the only thing you can do is create an edge. Because every time you open a position, it's always a 50-50. You open it, 50-50, it can go up, 50-50, it can go down. The difference in trading is you have to be able to create an edge in markets that when something is happening and you have your setup and we are holding multiple boxes because it's a true algo prediction, before price gets here, we expect these boxes to hold and then they all hold and price goes in the direction you want. And when it hits the next box above, this is where you can look for a reversal when the candles close bearish because it's above. It's predictive. It allows you to create an edge. Nick, what's the beacon target and where do I find this? So Sam, the beacon is just about to be released. This is a brand new thing that we just put out yesterday and we're beta testing it for members and then it's going to go live very soon. We're just working out any kinks that we see in there. But on the Discord, you can put in a request to be added to the beta list. But this literally was just pushed. You guys saw in chat, we pushed it out yesterday and we'll have a bunch of strategy ideas that we'll put in there too, but it's just another thing on the charts where we can look for price to react at or to be a take profit or a hit tool that you guys will get to use. You're welcome, bud. Sorry, just trying to clear my throat. And for you stock folks, markets are not open. The pre-market stuff is, and now I'll just be watching. I just want to show you some couple ideas on stocks because those will be open here in less than an hour. We have a bullish target on Apple, which is right here in the middle of the screen. Tesla right now is struggling with our box. Again, you guys can see it live. You see Tesla, left side of your screen. Look at all of these boxes stacked. And we watch what I want to ask our members just so that they understand what we're teaching them well. If you guys look, watch. Here's one, here's two. Here are three true algo boxes stacked on top of each other. For all of our current members, what do we tell you guys about stacked boxes? Specifically, these two that are literally on top of each other. What do we tell you guys about them when you have stacked boxes the night before so you can plan? What can happen with stacked boxes from True Algo? They can be turned into a what? As I just grab a quick drink, give me 1 second. There we go. So when you guys wake up in the morning or night and you get your True Algo indicator open right here and you get these boxes and then look what our members are saying now. There's a YouTube delay, so I have to wait as I'm watching you guys type. You see how all of our members are saying the word magnet? So before price opens today on Tesla, or sorry, this is Amazon, we can see this box and it's stacked inside of this box. And as you can see, our members telling us that's because it is a magnet. We can look for price to gravitate here, and then there is a high probability price is going to want to push up because it's very hard to break our boxes. And you can see if you're an Amazon trader instantly, look at the back test of those wicks. Like this is where you fully expect price to break up because when do we flip bearish? Because they're stacked when it closes below. And you can see we've got some targets that are on the chart here. But I'm not concerned about clearing beacons and targets that are below or above boxes until price closes below the box. That's the edge of the system. I can't worry about this getting hit regardless of how high the hit rate is because it has to simply close below the box first. And now you're watching price moon on Amazon, and Amazon's at the very last point now. And this works for any asset of our system, guys. You name the asset as long as we use it, because everything is custom coded, and we'll show you. Look here how it's stopping at the top of the box, because if we close above this box, Amazon has much more room to run up. And so you're seeing those bots and those bigger traders right now stop price exactly where it's expected. Apple still looking bullish. Nvidia looking very bullish on the right. Or sorry, not Nvidia, right here. Microsoft looking very bullish if you're a stock trader. And the reason why we're showing these to our members is this lets us know about indices. So right now, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft are all very bullish. I'm going to go check Tesla real quick. That's another one of the bigger stock tickers. That beacon hit is a 95% on Tesla. And right now, guys, just let you know, Tesla is looking bearish, not bullish. You guys see how it cannot break above our box and it's rejecting. So the stocks, you can individually trade them, and you do not have to use all of them to go one direction or the other. You can individually use the boxes the way you want. And then lastly, for our crypto traders, a very, very big reminder for the crypto folks. If you guys look here, crypto folks, or anyone who wants to use our indicators, check this out on Ethereum. This is super, super important. I'm purposely scrolling out so that you think that the box above us right now is our big swing box for reversals. You guys have seen this before. And just showing you like how unbelievably perfect this is right here. You guys see this on the right side of your screen? So look at this right here. If I zoom in, you can't tell that this box above us right now is actually the box that should have flipped price bullish, not bearish. But that's the edge of the system. When you ever lose a box, you then look to target the next box away. All the members that are here, I told you guys with Ethereum right now, if you guys look at the bottom right of my screen, you see that red arrow going down? That's telling me for the week we are trending bearish. That means we should be looking for reasons to go down because it's red. And look at every opportunity right now where retail traders think Ethereum is going to now break up to new highs, because that's usually the retail mentality. And instead, using True Algo, which is a predictive edge creating system, every time we touch this box, the dashboard's telling me we are bearish. And now you can see price. When it hits this box, they are amazing short opportunities to go and put in a low. And then you are able to continue to not make the wrong choice when you're creating an edge. Why would you not short here, members? It doesn't matter that the swing system gave you two amazing short opportunities earlier using our boxes, but why can't you short right here? Why? Why can't I just full on short everything? And the reason why is it has to close either in the box or below it for continuation. And just showing like this is the stuff that we're trying to help our members with, because crypto's 24/7. You have to have an indicator that works for you 24/7 from a predictive standpoint, not from a lagging standpoint. And so now we're just getting an opportunity to watch this amazing stuff happen. And that's why I told you folks on all, you guys see this right here? That loss of the box, just absolute slice through like it doesn't exist. No reason to try to long when it was up there because it fully sliced through the box. It has to close above the box. And now our True Algo system is stopping our members from getting trapped at the highs for the past 2 days. And that's the point, because most retail traders only think Ethereum's going to zero or it's going to a new all-time high. So absolutely amazing. And Bitcoin, as I told you guys, was the only one I'm slightly bullish on because it's continuing to find support at our boxes. All right, I'm back over to indexes now. I cannot control the YouTube delay. Usually it's somewhere between 8 and 30 seconds. They decide it, not me. So I apologize for what YouTube pushes out for that. So. And as we're moving around with candles, guys, we are continuing to remain bullish in our system. You guys see this? Like when I move between assets, maybe it could annoy you. I don't know. I'm just guessing that I'm not looking at the asset class you're looking in. One of the most important things about using True Algo is I can give you an idea. I can use the system. And when I look at this, I can move between assets and quickly make a decision if it's bullish or bearish using the True Algo Edge. And then when I move to other things, I can come back and nothing has changed because there's no close yet. So you see how this candle is still bullish. And look at the NQ. Still bullish. Nothing has changed. I don't have to quickly, every single second, usually everybody, like when I say everybody, retail, we're trying to help the retail trader. We really are. Because everybody needs to understand you are a retail trader. Everybody in this chat, there's probably a 99% chance you're a retail trader. And you are a retail trader unless there are 9 figures in your bank account. Because none of us have an ability to move the market. Okay? So what we do and what we help our members with is an edge system. You are creating an edge to help move where the biggest players in the world are going to move. So as I bounce around and I show you crypto and I show you gold and I come back to indices and you're like, man, I wish he would keep showing indices. We're still sitting in the same exact spot because that's what True Algo does. We are sitting in this box, building and building and building because the original longs were down here. That's why I told you when we opened up, we were looking to be bullish and now we pushed up and this is where we act. And now look, another close. And now look at the NQ, guys. Look at instantaneously when the candle opens. We have a bullish close above the box, and as soon as the candle opens, it's green. When do we flip bearish? As you saw what our members say, we have to close bearish. We have to close below the box now because we flipped them all bullish. And that's one of the coolest things about the system. It's an edge. It's predictive. We create a strategy of what we expect the box to do. Box is above price. We need a bearish close. Look to close below it. Look for reasons to short. But you don't have to short instantaneously. That way you don't get trapped. And then just note for any of the current members, US 30 has still not gotten to the box or to the beacon. I have a feeling if we hover around here for the next 30 minutes, that when New York opens, we might get something like that is what I'll be looking for. If we stay right here. Because the beacon's already cleared on the NQ and the ES, but not yet on US 30. Any Forex pairs anyone wants to specifically see, just let me know and I'll flip them over for you. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the pound real fast. But if any of you guys trade Forex or if you want to see silver, if you want to see a different asset, just let us know. And by the way, just real quick, as we're on gold live, let me move this out of the way. Oil right here is on your right. Gold is here on your left. Just showing you live right now. You see this candle? And this is a nuanced thing. And I'm not saying it's easy. It's just something that we're trying to help you create an edge. We had that bullish candle close above this box. And then the next candle open. And this is one of those times where you can tell yourself, hey man, going long or going short is not a good idea because you see how close the boxes are to the price. But we all have to agree when that candle opened, we saw it live. It came up and smacked into this box. That if you guys rewind the stream a little bit. And then immediately in that same candle, it comes down and hits the box down here. So it's a low probability, like there's more risk, less reward, because we want to try to get somewhere. And because this is so close between boxes, I don't need to look to overtrade gold today. Instead, I would like gold to get above this box here, or I would like gold to get below this box here, because this is an area where you can think about it as like congestion. You don't always have to trade everything. With True Algo, we can look for the higher probability asset to play that we want. But just so you know, like I can't be overly aggressive short until we close bearish. And you see how every candle right now is green, 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 green. And now the current candle is green, though it hasn't closed. That helps me not chase shorts to push down. But at least live, you can see the boxes are still doing what they're designed to do. And then now oil, folks. I had that drawing because I was just showing you like where these targets were. But I told you, I can't get down to this blue target here. 90% chance to hit this today during New York until we close below our box. I can't blindly short up here. Okay? I can't. Even though this is a bearish reversal box and we saw price reversed bearishly. Right now, if I'm interested in markets, I can't look for reasons to go down until you close below the box here and then boom. That's what I'll be looking for. This is what's important. I don't get trapped here trying to short. Instead, I can look for reasons for price to continue to go up. Are there reasons to go up? Absolutely. We have a double stacked box right here. You guys see this? There's one box there, and there's a second box here from True Algo today. That's them stacking swing boxes and day boxes together. That means there's a high probability that we could get up there for New York. And I will look to get up here for New York, guys. This is using the True Algo Edge. Watch. The reason why I'm going to look for New York to get up here is because I can't look to be bearish until it closes here. It's that simple. It has to close below the box to be bearish. So right now, my only reason is to go up right now on oil. And as soon as it closes below, I'll look to be bearish. Very quickly, you can create a system that you can invalidate yourself, which is super important. Most people's invalidations are, I can't lose X amount of money. And that's a very bad invalidation. That's not creating an edge. We are still holding the bullish side right now on indexes. Look at the candles. Look at the candle. Where most people think, oh, I'll get, it just has to go down now. It's subjective. That's your opinion. And I'm not saying you can't have an opinion. It's just you want to create an edge based off of something that's objective. It doesn't have feelings. You know what I mean? So we can't be bearish on the NAS, on the 500, on SPX, SPY, ES, NQ, US 30, you name it. The Russell, like we can't until it's below this. It has to close below the boxes. I don't care that this current candle is red because it's backtesting the system. US 30, folks, you're still above the opens, leaning on the bullish side. If you want to use that, once it closes below the opens here, US 30, folks, right side of your screen, close below the opens, and then get the NQ and the ES to get below these boxes here, then that will be a high probability short because all three indices are doing the same thing at the same time. That's what we want to see. Euro is over here on the right side of your screen. Sorry, this is the pound. I was waiting for that to load just to show you like how good. Look at the pound right here, guys. Bearish rejection every single time has sold off using the True Algo system. We had a daily scalp target right here. See this blue line right side of your screen? Right there. Bam. That scalp target had a 92% chance to be hit today right there. I know it's small on your screen, but 92% chance for the pound to hit that if you're a Forex trader. It doesn't matter what time you want to be in the markets because it got hit during the Asia session, and then it hits. And then you close above, you look for reasons. In the socials, I show you this. When we close above our scalp target, you look to go to the box above. If you close below, you can look for boxes to go, or the box below. And there you can see the scalp target. Candles start closing above, and it goes straight to right there. As more of you guys keep coming in or hanging out, we appreciate it. If you guys haven't had a chance, just hit that little like button at the bottom. It helps us out. We want more people to get to see a system that's predictive versus most people who are, we know most people are dealing with snake oil, and we don't want that to happen to you guys. So if you guys can show that we are trying to help other people, we appreciate it. I saw somebody ask to see the Aussie, so I'll pop the Aussie up right now for you. Let me go look at indexes real quick as we're waiting for it to load. Yeah, so like for me, for you futures folks, as I'm waiting for the Aussie to load, is these candles are above our box. That means I'm bullish. I can't be bearish until it loses this box. So I won't be looking to overly short because I need this asset to get below our box. All right, man, here's the Aussie. Again, you guys ask the asset, and then you get to see the power. You see right here? That was the news release for GDP. It opened just like the indices in our box. As in, it's bullish. It has to close below. And then look at the Aussie live right now. Again, this is not a gimmick. I asked you guys, let me know what asset you want to see, and I'll show you. What do you see the Aussie doing right now live? This is what we talk about creating an edge. So I'm trying to see who said it. Tiago. Check it out, man. This is what we want to help you guys with. You don't long the box above. Rewind the stream, and we talked about that. So when most retail traders in the Forex market, right here at the top, they think, oh, look at this bullish candle. That's crazy. It's going to go up and up and up forever. The True Algo team knows you don't long into a box above. it has to close above this box to be bullish. And instead, you see it smack into the box and immediately take profit by the biggest players in the world. And that stops us from getting trapped. And I'm just reading your guys' questions now. Ernest, you do not, and I know you've been with us before, but you don't have to wait anymore for when New York's going to open. It also depends on what volatility you can handle, because when New York opens, it's going to be the most volatility of the markets. But you can choose, instead of waiting for closes, because like to answer his question and the next ones I see people you usually use the 15-minute or 30-minute candles. I personally like to use 15-minute candles on the indices. And then when I'm on something like gold or oil or Forex, I will use a 30-minute candle. By the way, oil has now put in a new high. Look, new high on oil. I told you, it doesn't matter that True Algo has scalp targets and beacons below that are bearish. I can't look to get down here. That's the advantage of our system until we lose this box. Instead, I told you I'm looking for oil to get up to these stacked boxes higher. And now we have put in a new high currently on that candle. And these are 15-minute candles, gold 15-minute candles currently. Forex, I tend to sit mostly on 15-minute or 30-minute candles. You can use whatever candles you want. We teach you originally to use 30-minute candles because we're trying to get you out of the retail mentality that thinks you need to be on small candles, which you get wrecked. I have a question for all of you guys watching. Think about this real quick. All of you, when you're asking me, hey, what candle time frame can I use? A 5-minute? Can I use a 15-minute? You guys ever try to trade with people on Twitter or on YouTube and you're watching them use like a 1-minute candle or something like really, I've seen people use 30-second. I've seen people use 1-second charts. My brain's almost exploding because the candles are printing so fast. But what I ask you is, how good are you at replicating what they do? And it's so hard because the candles are moving so fast. The bots are operating on those. And we don't want to operate on a bot candle. We want to use a high predictive strategy because we want to see how the boxes react. So what I ask you to do is you can use a 5-minute. You can use a 15-minute. You can use a 30-minute. We've shown to our members you can use a 4-hour candle with our system. And it is unbelievable how good it is. And I mean that. And you can ask them if I'm blowing smoke. So just imagine if someone told you, hey man, you could use our system on a 4-hour and your stress level will go down greatly and your stop loss will be tiny. And people would say there's no way. The reason why is because no one else is telling you to do that. We don't want to do what the other 90% of people do because that's what retail traders are. You are the 90%. We all are. 90% of chance you are going to lose everything in 6 months. So we create a predictive system. We use bigger candles, 15-minute, 30-minute preferred. If you're someone who wants to use 5-minute candles, you can, but you should have a 5-minute stop loss. What I mean is you have to react faster if it starts going in a different way. Because for me, with True Algo and what we teach, I am going to wait for candle closes before I am worried about a position to be open or closed. And that's what we look to do. And then I was trying to see if there was another question. Oh, so hopefully that answers your question, Arthur. And guys, I think this is probably one of the best options. Let me show you this real quick. Look at the NQ right now, middle of your screen. You see this right here? Look at the current candle as we're literally about to put in a new high. I've told you since we started now, this is for 42 minutes live on YouTube. I told you I'm not bearish because True Algo will tell me when I'm bearish. You've got to close below. We just put in a new high on that candle just now. Look at it. There you go. Look, I'm telling you, like, this is the predictiveness of the system. So if you're going to jump to a smaller candle, watch what happens when I go to too small of a candle. And this is what happens to everybody when they try to replicate somebody on a small time frame. Watch right here where this arrow is. Watch the small time frame. Here's 5 minutes. So 5-minute worked today. But you know what works every single day when creating an edge is using our 15-minute candles, 30-minute candles, bigger time frames because you can see the edge. So you see right here, 5 minutes were perfect. That's great. That means, yes, you can use an angel. You can use a 5-minute candle. But we teach you guys on bigger candles. And as you can see, we continue to be predictive and right because we will be bearish when it closes down here. What if you're someone who's an ultra scalper and you want to use a 1 minute candle? As we wait for this to load up really quick, I'm going to go check over. Look at gold, by the way. Look, oh, we'll get to see it live. I'm sorry I laugh. It's just, go rewind the stream, guys. Watch gold right here. And so I get excited just because we're trying to help people, man. And there are too many times where we see things happen that are not right in markets. We're not right where people get treated on social media. And this is the system we're trying to create to help people. Oil's putting in a new live right now. And gold, we're trying to get this 93% chance we're going to get to hit this beacon at some point. And you get to watch it live. And then I told you guys the reason why I can't be overly bearish on gold is because look at the green candle closing from our boxes. And now you get to watch it happen. So let me get back over to NQ real quick. These are 1 minute candles. So if you're a 1 minute candle trader, look guys, bearish candle close, 1 minute, and then look, there's an option if you want to use it as a stop. But this is why I told you have to use a 1 minute stop loss, a very aggressive stop loss. The system still gave you a sell at the top of the box. But I'm not going to use that. We teach on 15 minute, we teach on 30 minute, because where most people are trying to produce something crazy out of a 1 minute candle, I don't mean crazy in a bad way. I just say, why trade on a 1 minute or 5 minute candle when using our True Algo system, you can net 71 handles with 15 minute candles or 284 ticks. Everyone here, think about your average ticks or handles in markets. And when we talk to you guys about there's 71 straight up. And look, the ES, now it has a bullish close above the box. Everything is screaming bullish. US 30, folks, you have now gotten to the box, right side of your guys' screen. Reminder, 85% chance US 30 is going to get to that beacon above. I told you guys True Algo said we were was bullish right at open, and I have yet to waver, and I will not waver until we close below the box. And look at True Algo doing its thing. And then I remember someone asking about, was it Tiago again? Sorry, I'm trying to read what you said. I don't see it. All good. Yeah, man, you're welcome. And as Paul's telling everybody, he uses the 4 hour for crypto. I'm not sure if Paul's a member or he's not. It's hard to tell your guy's name on YouTube compared to how it is in our Discord. But yeah, our system, it's beautiful on a 4 hour. It really is. It really can change your perspective of like how positions work with bigger players and bigger entities when you see candles moving on 4 hours. Because, and this is what I was talking to you guys earlier, we're trying to create an edge for retail traders. And you will start to learn with our system that you can predict what things are going to do at the boxes or getting to the boxes in the first place. If you're someone who wants to play off the opens, if you want to play off volume profiles, whatever you want to use, the boxes help you to know when to act. And so, like, as we're watching things move, that's all we're trying to do is create an edge. Oh, yeah. Hey, Shinobi. Hey, bud. And you guys can ask questions in chat to current members. You don't have to ask me. You can ask them, does the system work? Does the system help them create patience? Does the system cause them to create higher probability setups? Because there is no one perfect setup. There is no one entry model for anybody. As you see, Angel's posting. He's talking, or he or she is talking about trying to pass a prop firm. Now think about this real quick, and this goes for all of you. Prop firms are designed to make you lose. I don't mean that in a mean way. I'm just saying, if you look at the statistics, most people can't pass prop firms. They make you have very stringent rules as far as like very tight stops, because they know if you have your DD goes too far, then you're out. So I agree that if you're going to use our system, that this type of wick is going to cause you to have an issue with DD if you went long right there. But here's the thing. We don't need to be overly aggressive when it's hitting boxes. It's when you get closes outside or beyond boxes where that can help you. Right now, as you guys are watching live and you're like, wait a second, why is the current candle red? And I want all of our current members right now, why are the current candles on indexes red? What did I tell you just got hit? The very first time that's gotten hit today. Why is the NQ now red? Why is the ES now red?
and everyone look to the right side of your screen. This is the very first time that the US 30 market is taking profit because True Algo is telling us this box is where price is supposed to stop. So that's why you're seeing this candle is very big right now on US 30 on the bearish side. And you're seeing the ES and the NQ, though the candle is red, do you see how much smaller it is? Because they've already closed bullish above the box, but right now US 30, it's stopping us from chasing that going upwards because we've tapped the box, we've got to close below, new candle opens, and I told you if it closes below the box, we look to be bearish. And as you can see, Allison, one of our members, telling you, it's predictive. Like, the box is here, guys, and if you're someone who wants to sweep liquidity, the high was taken. So, like, you can build strategies of what you've already done, but the reason why this was a high probability short when it gets hit, regardless of what time frame you want to use, is because this box hasn't been touched yet, and it got touched for the first time, and instantly the bots take profit. And we are now aware of that, and we can use it to our advantage. We can use it to create our edge. And as I say that, I just want to point out like how good this system is the longer you're here, guys. Look at US 30, right side of your screen. Look at the red candle. Did anyone see what the NQ just did? Right here in the middle? What did the NQ just do? And it created a new high. Our assets are coded specifically to the asset, to the exchange. So where you're like, uh-oh, US 30's bearish, it's tapping the True Algo box. You're right. Boom, gone. Huge move. Over what? 30 points. But look at the NQ. It just put in a new high on that candle. Why? Because the NQ is above our boxes. And I think, Angel, you were saying it earlier, if you're a props trader, you know that you have your NAS 500 or your NAS 100, SPX 500. Like, look at the close right here. You see the wick on this middle candle? And then as soon as it comes back above after wicking in, you know that this box should hold. We close bullish above. You look for a retest. Right there's your entrance. And then boom, you have a 4 or 5 to 1 because it's such a small stop. You create your entrance models based off of what you see because the boxes are predictive. It's up to you to find a model that works best for you on your entrance strategy. Oil, thank you, Sam. I appreciate it. Oil right now, guys, putting in another new high. This is one of our favorite assets to play with True Algo. It's one of the cleanest assets that is out there. Gold is teasing us with the beacon. And oil, as I told you earlier, continues to have green, look, straight green. Because it has to close below the box to be bearish. And now oil putting in a new high as we gravitate towards this stacked box right here for a potential for that. Or if we close above here, sorry, bad circle, right there, oil is going to be setting a new high for the week. And that's what we'll be watching. And folks, I do have to leave here right as we're getting towards the New York Open. So if you have any last minute questions, this is the time to tell us. Again, if you can hit that like button, if you have comments, come join us over on our Discord. The more you guys share our content, we appreciate it. We do giveaways. I know people are always asking for trials. When people are participating in our chats, when they are sharing our content, it pushes us to do trials and give those giveaways to those people. And we always, every time we do a trial, we always open it up not just to people who are not a part of our community, but people who are. So if you're someone who's already here and you want to win a free month, that's another way to do it too. So we appreciate it. Look at the Aussie. I'm not sure if Tiago, if you're still here, bud, but if you are, look at the Aussie still. That's the best part about the system. It stops us from getting trapped. Absolutely gorgeous. And then just to warn everybody, again, just trying to make a prediction, like as we're about to open for New York. Tesla right now is still slightly bearish for this New York Open. It needs to be above the box. Apple is slightly bullish because it is above our GP box. Microsoft, folks, you are slightly bearish, almost like neutral, because it's smacked in between. The higher probability for a bullish long for Microsoft needs to be above the box, not smacking into it. Again, the rules, but we are above the swing box, so it's something to note for Microsoft, folks. And then NVIDIA, folks, you are about to open bearish because you are rejecting from our box. So indexes right now are a little, not indexes, sorry. Stocks are a little mixed. US 30 continuing to short from the box, as you guys see that live right here on the top right. Ethereum, folks, you've held that long idea so far. And by the way, Bitcoin with a beautiful bullish close too. Again, just not so easy. I don't mean it like that, but just go back and watch. Like, look, see the test right here, guys? Bullish retest of our box. Closes bullish. Next candle, green. And that's the edge of the system. You get to decide what time frame works best for you because the boxes are going to remain the same. And by the way, crypto folks, as Bitcoin and Ethereum are bouncing bullish from our system, Tether is rejecting from our system, which is what you want to do if you're a crypto trader. Look, NQ just put in a new high. This is what we're trying to show you guys with the edge. US 30 is going to continue to be bearish till it can break our box. But NQ just put in a new high again during this stream because it's above our box. Every one of these candles that go down, the retail trader is going to want to short. They think, all right, I finally got a chance. The candle's red. I can go down. I understand the candle's red now, but you saw 2 seconds ago, all those traders down here just got trapped because it just pushed them out above. And you got to ask yourself, can that retail trader handle 17 handles in the opposite direction? We talk to our traders a lot that they should be on the micros. Why? Micros are less stress. You can be on the micro for the NQ. You can be on the micro for the ES. Any other last minute questions, guys, that I can help you with? You're welcome, Jay-Z. I appreciate you too. We really, guys, I mean it. When I leave you off here, there's something I want you to be aware of because we see this, our team does all the time on socials, and we get it, man. One of the biggest things we had when we first started showing our system to people was do it live. And I ask all of you right now, pause the stream when we're done, go to the beginning and watch the first minute and tell me what I tell you True Algo tells us to do. And watch what price does. And that's a move that most people can't get in a week. And I mean that. Look at the measurement of the candles. You guys can do it yourself. The other thing that I see and the team sees all the time is if the system worked, you wouldn't share it with people. Why do people say that to us? Because it's the same thing you have always said to every other indicator, play caller, options caller, whatever it is, to all of them. So we are used to hearing it because we saw the same thing. So we developed a system that causes us to have a predictive standpoint. The boxes don't move. They don't keep moving on your candles. They don't keep printing a buy-sell signal. They just give us an area where we expect price to react at. So you can use your TA background to make decision making. Look at US 30 as I'm talking. As it continues to sell off from our box. And you've got NQ. It doesn't matter that it's red. It has to close bearish for me to want to be bearish with that. But at least the US 30, we can see it live. We wanted to create a system to help the retail trader. We mean it because we know how wrong we saw everyone else doing to other people. We're not saying it's intentional. It's just there's a delay. And then we do this every day to help coach members so that they can see someone doing this live and help guide them how to use it. The worst thing you can do is buy an indicator subscription, get some education in markets, and then no one's there to help you. We do this every day during New York to help members. Every day. So we are here to support people to get help to use the system. We are here to help. And I always say this because we mean it, man. There are so many things out there where everyone got PTSD, you got burnt from using this or that. So that's always a natural reaction. You say to everything, it's snake oil. But if you ask our current members, is this place different? Is True Algo different? Is this community different? Are they actually here to help? Does the system help you make better decisions? And let them answer, not me. Come ask in our Discord, guys. I mean it. Okay, looking at your last minute questions. So is DXY bullish then? Why is it on replay? Oh, I was trying to show the scalp target. Sorry. Or the beacon. Aussie, you're still, again, just trapping people on each side of that candle that's at the top of that box. ES still holding our box. Look at NQ. You guys see that live? Just to show you again live. Look at the NQ. All the way back to the top of the candle. Every retail trader that keeps seeing that candle go red in shorts, they get trapped. That's why True Algo is better than everything. It stops you from getting trapped. You guys see that, right? That red, and you're like, oh, see, he's making us miss a short opportunity. And boom, new high. Told you. This is why the system, look at it. You can't look to go down until the candle closes below. You get out of your own way. People told us do it live if it really exists. And there you go. You go back and watch a stream and you can make the decision for yourself. Don't let social media, don't let the past indicators that you've worked with wrong you and make you think that everything is wrong. I get it. Watch this stream. And when you guys get a second, go on YouTube and watch all of our other live streams and watch us call it live. Look at US 30. US 30 about to put in a new low. Why? Our assets are independent. And look, they are independent of each other, while the NQ looks to put in a new high, as does the ES. That's the advantage you have with the system. Patrice is asking, do we use other assets to build confluence? So if 3 index is hitting a box weight, either bullish or bearish. So Patrice, and look at this, the new candle open. Oh, New York just open. And now initially starting to reject. US 30, big move. And now NQ to the tick is back testing the box. If we close into this box, we can look to be bearish. All 3 right now are dipping into boxes or have already lost a box. I'm just trying to watch these as they move live, guys. And yes, we do build confluences on multiple assets. DXY, hold on, not loading. Allison is currently bullish because I can see it's above the box. Aussie is still rejecting from the box. I'm trying to navigate quickly, folks. But DXY is bullish. It's above open as it's looking to hit the box above us. Why are you not loading? US 30, look at that wick. You don't have to chase it, guys. Like, you can wait for your setup. But US 30 with a 27-point move. But the full move is 50 points. And now ES is hitting the bottom of our box. I don't need to chase these candles. That's the other thing too. Like, it has to close below the boxes for me to want to flip bearish. And it's like, you guys, again, watch the overall move, just huge. And now look at the bots buying right on the box. It causes me to keep a level head and not worry about chasing things. It has to close below the boxes for me to get bearish. Look at US 30, all those traders that get trapped. If you went short on the immediate bearish candle, it worked out fantastic from our system. But you had to get out immediately because all 3 were not doing the same thing. And now US 30 is all the way back at the open. Heavy volatility right now. Look at the unbelievably bullish move right now on Apple. Apple going up. Microsoft, we talk about coded, custom coded. Look, Apple straight up. Hold our box. Microsoft, we told you, is slightly bearish because it's smacking into the box above. Unbelievable rejection at open. Nvidia, smacked into the box. Boom, straight down. Able to take advantage of options contracts because everything is coded differently. And then Tesla, folks, you came down, hit this box, and then immediately got bought up. But it's hitting the box above. So watching a little bit of indecision in markets. And this is why I tell you, like, you don't have to chase. Like watching futures markets right now. Look at the ES and the NQ still holding the box. So that is an entrance idea because until it closes below that line, every time it touches the bottom of that box, we expect the bots to buy it. And now you get to see it live. We will look to be bearish when multiple indices are closing below boxes. Look at the NQ. If you shorted the very bottom of that candle, like, we don't chase. Now look. Yeah, and guys, I don't talk about crypto as much just because I'm waiting for New York to open. Crypto is always open, but the system and we have some True Algo experts that they're unbelievable with the system with crypto. So if you're into that or you want to trade when the New York markets are closed, the system works amazing on every asset. And then just remember, crypto, you get more opportunities because it's never closed. You guys see that? It's just something I want to show you live. It's so important, man, because I know when you see that red candle, you're like, oh, look how red it is, and it pushed down. Look where it stops. That's the True Algo edge. My demeanor didn't change. Like, I didn't get like, oh, all the long ideas are now gone. Okay, cool. All right, folks, and now I have to go now. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you for joining. If you get an opportunity, please hit the like button. And again, go check out the beginning of the stream and look at how we have yet to waver on these ideas for the indexes. Look at the NQ, now back above the box. I appreciate you. Go watch the beginning of the stream. Come join us over on at truealgo.com and come check out our Discord. The links are in our bio. I appreciate you. Have a absolute fantastic rest of your day.